Welcome back, YouTubers. This is take 2 of my playthrough of Deus Ex, the first Deus Ex game. In order to celebrate, well, I am recording this to celebrate, well, somewhat celebrate. Okay, not to celebrate the release of Deus Ex Mankind Divided, but because seeing the game out made me reminisce about the old ones. Anyway, this is actually, as I said previously, this is my take 2 playthrough. I got maybe an hour or so, a little over, between an hour and 2 hours into the game, when I realized that one of the buttons that is used in-game also uses my recording button. So I decided to scrap everything and start from the beginning, which is kind of a waste, but I did learn in the first 2 hours or so will help me help speed up the gameplay or whatnot. Yeah, I'm actually recording this at 60 frames per second, although I don't think it actually matters. Yeah, I don't think it actually matters with this older game. So anyway, in my first playthrough I did training because I had completely forgotten how to play the damn game. This time, no training. I'm gonna pause the video and then pause the video, turn the music on, since the music's actually pretty good, and put it on one day, so hopefully it's low enough that the game, that YouTube doesn't flag it, because the background music right now that should be playing, I'm quite certain it is yeah. Anywho, I'll pause it. Wait, I won't pause it, no point.
I spill my drink.
Come on, one. And I'll pause it right now so I can disconnect my mic so I don't actually say anything. So so enjoy.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting, is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon, that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Or better than kings. Gods.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants... All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow. Never know when I might come up against some heavy armor. Give me the GEP gun. The GEP gun might be useful. They have a security bot on patrol. Great. I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, UNATCO... I'll see how it... Your prime... What am I... Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why...
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock will get you inside the statue. Look for a bomb. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper. If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad?
They cut off his arm, replaced half his face.
Herman, right? He's a good soldier. Killed 3 of our men.
They'd have replaced his whole body if it would have improved performance. If that's how you judge a man, by performance, then eventually it's not about people, but upgrades, versions, functionality.
I swear I heard something. Wait, quiet. I know I heard something. I guess it's nothing. God damn.
box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy. It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
About time you showed up. Iron and cop. Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I heard that you can get me inside. Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the command. Here's a picture. You can trust me. I'll take your word. Here's the key to the front entrance. Commander's not much of a soldier. He'll surrender as soon as he sees you. I need him alive because he's my main contact at the NSF. If he's dead, I don't have much of a business. Thanks.
I'm not that hot. That's all.
I'll give you...
The command. Sure you can't buy some ammo?
Here's 300.
Thanks.
Good thinking. You might be able to avoid some of the security by entering this way.
Who was that? I didn't see a uniform. Pig. Stay cool. The guy's still around.
think Gunther is being held behind this laser-triggered alarm. If you don't want to set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel in the doorway or find a way around. My blueprint of the statue shows a few air shafts. This security setup is strictly amateur stuff. Keep an eye out for ways to bypass it. These old pre-millennial buildings are riddled with ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels.
saw someone. A guy in a coat.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Who was that? I'm gonna get this pig. I'm gonna get this pig. I got this one. Keep pig. These guys aren't so tough.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Pig. Take him out. Keep looking. Something funny about that guy. I'm gonna get this pig. Big guy. He can't hide for long. Keep looking. Something funny about that guy. Keep looking. Something funny about that guy.
Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
Glad you're not hurt, Agent.
Command should...
Risk is part.
Agent Navarra and I...
As you wish. Take my pistol.
That will be adequate. I will secure this level. You proceed up the stairs to the command center at the top.
Did they find the shipment? Yeah, we got the... I think we've got an intruder.
Gunther has re-established contact. He says you helped him escape. Good work. Some news, JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
Let's get out of here.
I'm standing my ground.
Someone tripped the alarm downstairs. They're closing in.
This is...
I know I heard something. Hey!
Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's Ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already...
Where are you taking?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive.
You'll have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the pop.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
been secured. I think the leader surrendered. A month's supply for the East. I didn't know. Manderley will brief us shortly. It's good to fight. Just keep a level head. You do
Way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a goner.
Way to go, sir. Gunther should have followed orders.
get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sight glasses.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password. Your partner for the next assignment, Anna Navarra, is in the adjoining break room to the east. Maybe you should introduce yourself.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear...
My vision is up.
At least it is a...
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward.
I do not...
I am...
He will not be the
Let us hope.
I won't let you down.
I have to prepare for the mission. Good work out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Mandel...
Mr. Mander.
Yes, go right in. By the way... You're going to make a mess.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drill.
So the NSF took a shipment of the Ambrosia vac?
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
That was a close one up there.
Hey, JC.
You look like...
Just figured.
I'm impressed.
They actually...
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to...
No problem. Listen, JC.
As long as I don't turn...
Yeah, well, the designs...
I think I picked one of those up at the time.
Maybe you did. My order from VersaLife was on the ship, the NSF.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic.
It's about time that...
Getting warm. You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Like leading a...
This thing is starting to get...
Don't worry. We shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson.
I suppose you already know.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your bro...
Thanks.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation.
I'm not a general anymore.
I can't believe what the NSF...
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our trouble.
My
I said that...
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you...
Can you spare a...
A man who uses his head.
See Manderley on level 2 and let's move out.
Way to go, sir. Gunther should have followed orders.
See Manderley on level 2 and let's move out.
I don't like getting shot at. Not one.
That will be...
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cam...
We're taking one illicit generating plant. Protected by weak...
Just tell me where... The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back.
And you be ready, Paul.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue, plus 250...
Thank you, sir. We'll meet up in the city.
Wish I was going with you. Good luck out there. Man, 2 Dentons in the field. The NSF won.
Heard you went a little soft on the NSF. The guys
I used...
Well, necessary force won't work when we chase these sons of bitches into the city. You better load up on some hardware. I scored an extra scope from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up...
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over?
Carter? You don't care. NSF goods are the spoils of war.
I'll take the scope.
Just attach this baby to your pistol. Minimum force.
Here's 60 for...
Let's head out.
All right, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hill's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.